Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, this is more of a impromptu video. I went to fix something or adjust something, and then I found a whole bunch of reasons why it needs to be fixed. So let me show and explain what I'm up to. So as you can see, I have my bumper off. And the side of my bumper, after I gave Matt a tug, was getting into my paint and rubbing a little bit. I'm like, okay, no biggie. I'll just adjust it. It has quite a bit, this rough country bumper has quite a bit of adjustment in it. No biggie. But it is. Because what happened is this piece right here that comes from the factory with your receiver hitch, that as you can see I have deleted, it bent. This piece here was bent way out here, and as you can see, it's kind of thin, and I'll get you some measurements on the thickness of it here in a minute. So my plan is to yank those off, take them in the shop, chop the ends of them off, take some 3/16 plate steel and make something thicker and better, and then it won't bend no more. So as you can see, I already took the bumper off. It's, well, depending on your bumper on how many bolts it is, but for me, I have two here. On each side, it slides right off. Undo all your electrical, no biggie. Now I've got to come in here and remove this bolt and these two right there on each side, and it should fall right out of place. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll meet you guys in the shop and we'll start with the fabrication. All right guys, so I'm in the shop and show you what we're working on. So there's our piece. Get the old micrometer out here. It says it is 0.144. Okay, well, right here I have some, I believe it's 3/16 plate, and it is 0.19, and that's close enough for me. So that's going to be a whole lot more rigid alone. Plus, I'm going to eliminate this massive hole here, so we aren't going to need that. And I think we'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take the Sawzall, and I'm going to cut that right there. Cut it slick off. Oh, I don't know if I should. Yeah, right there at that weld. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to take this, I'm going to draw it out, and I'm going to make my own plate. So let's get that done. Okay, that actually looks like kind of a straight cut. That's our piece. We should have plenty of room. There it is. I won't make you guys watch me cut this out with the death wheel, but that's what she's going to look like, and then I'll grind it down and get it all shaped and drill a hole. So I'll come back when I'm ready. All right, I got my new plates. Sorry, I got welding dust or grinding dust all over me. I got my plates cut out, my holes drilled. They are right here. Two of them, handy dandy. I got the piece I'm going to be welding to more or less at 0 or 90 degrees to the marching surface, as I would normally say. It's cleaned up, welded, or ready to be welded. On here, sorry. So what I did is I took a measurement from right there to this outer edge. It's 2 inches. I'm going to also take another measurement from the same spot to center a hole, because those may be just a little bit bigger. That being said, I get that measurement and we will be ready to weld it up and go from there. So let me get suited up in all my welding PPE and get that measurement. I'll tell it to you after we get everything set up, and we'll burn this thing in. All right, I got it all set up. It's as close as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna hurry up and burn this in before it decides to move. Well, not burn it in, I'm gonna tack it. .89.2, it's close enough. Alright, I ain't gonna make you watch me weld the whole thing in. You get the idea. So let me burn this in, and then we'll come back and start setting up the next one. Alright guys, we got this one all measured up. It's set up into place. We're gonna rinse and repeat. It's currently at 89 on the button. It's as close as I can get with that rough cut I did. So we'll tack it in place and move on. My board I keep burning so I don't burn my wooden workbench because I haven't gotten metal for it yet. There we go. Watch for fire. Looked a whole lot better under there than I thought. As usual, we won't be winning any awards. But, oh yeah, they're hot. They penetrate. So, I ain't got much concern. Now, I gotta find my light so I can see in there, but now we're gonna weld the back side of it because, well, why not? Where did I put my light? Those of you who watch all the time, you know I'm great at losing the lights. These icon lights, they're good. They're nice and bright, but man, you just can't manipulate the heads on them like I'd like. Ooh, sizzly. Okay, let's get the inside here. 3, 2, 1, go. Those actually look good. All right, I'll bring you in and show you what we got. So they don't look too bad. I definitely ain't no professional welder. Do believe they're gonna hold. As you can see by that, it got dark on me. I ain't gonna get to finish. So I need to go pick up my tools, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of paint on this so it's ready for us in the morning. And then I'll see y'all in the morning and we'll get this bumper put back on. All right, good morning guys. I won't lie to you, I forgot to grab the camera, but I went ahead and put the mounts back on. Here they are in their glory. All painted black. There's that one. So now I get the fun task of lifting this bumper on my own and putting it back together. So let me find a spot to put you, and I'll let you guys watch me struggle. All right, guys, it's on for the most part. I got to plug some stuff in, but I ran into an issue. I am all but touching. So what I'm going to do is I got some washers here. I got to take it back apart and shim it, and I ain't going to make you guys watch that. So I'll get that done, and then I'll hook up all the electrical, which it's your 7-pin connector and the license plate lights. I'm pretty sure y'all can figure that out. After that, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished, and that'll be probably about it. So let me get this done. She's on. We got our gap issue fixed. We got plenty of room there now, and it matches there. That might still be a little tight. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, I want to give you some of my thoughts. At least this is a great bumper, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love the design. As far as the visual appearance of it goes, what I don't like is, even with the beefed up plates I put on it, it's going to be interesting to see how, recovering somebody or myself with their recovery points are. There's only 2 bolts per side at the recovery point. And they go into that flange we welded on. If they would have done 4 and you had to drill some holes, I think it would have been much better. It'd have been sturdier for sure. It'd have pulled on the entirety of the frame horn instead of just one side of it. That being said, I do think our fix is going to help tremendously. Time will tell. So, as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.